So, we're all agreed. Sibylla's suggested production of her feminist drama, Women's Problems, is rejected, based on the subject matter and her rather gratuitous and frequent use of the word gusset. Yes, Barbara. No, I don't think we should ask her to polish and resubmit. The basic upshot is 2 hours wailing about cracked nipples and cystitis just isn't entertaining. Agreed? Jolly good. I'll have a chat to her next week and see if she'd be interested in having a crack at a Jane Austen adaptation or something by Ayckbourn instead. Now, moving on. Yes, what is it, Barbara? Yes, I'm well aware of that, Barbara. I have been president for 4 years. I'm sorry? 3 years and 10 months then. It's a shame you don't have quite the same eye for balancing the petty cash. I'm sorry if you find that implication offensive, Barbara, but 2 packets of shortbread fingers have still to be accounted for, do they not? Yes, well. Now, as mentioned earlier, Cinderella did very well for us this year, so congratulations all round. But, Doris, I must insist that next year you find Prince Charming a longer tunic or more supportive underwear. It really was most distracting. But yeah, well, you are wardrobe, Doris. If it's not your job to minimise the prominence of Prince Charming's tackle, then whose is it? I'm not that noticeable. Yeah, I was expecting to see it given a separate billing in the programme. Oh, it's not a criticism, Doris. It's constructive feedback. Look, feedback is the lifeblood of theatre, Doris. Otherwise, how would you find out where you went wrong? I'm sorry, Barbara? Yes, there is a difference between feedback and criticism. No, not according to me, according to the dictionary. Would you like me to lend you a copy so that you can check? Oh, really, Barbara, I don't think the position of treasurer is best suited by unnecessary sarcasm, do you? Barbara, how many times do I need to remind you, if you wish to address the committee, you need to request permission through the chair. Permission denied. Denied, Barbara. Now, moving on to the final item on the agenda, the paper clips. As discussed at our last meeting, now that our monthly newsletter has extended to 2 sheets of A4, we need to consider our options for binding the 2 sheets of paper together. After much persuasion from Doris, thank you, Doris, we voted against staples due to the risk of fingertip injuries and the possibility of legal repercussions from said injuries. Therefore, I am leaning towards paper clips as our preferred option. Yes, Barbara. Yes, I know you were all there. I seem to remember you interrupting then as well, as I recall. Now, you will see that I have provided each one of you with 2 sheets of A4 and some paperclip samples. So, we do have the choice of chrome or plastic coated. Yes, Barbara. I don't know whether they're made with recycled plastic, Barbara. It doesn't say on the box. Yes, I know recycling is very important for the environment, Barbara. Oh, well, look, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you the one who voted against getting 2 cups of tea out of the 1 tea bag for the interval refreshments? Yes, well, it's all very well talking the talk, but do you walk the walk and practice what you preach? Now, paper clips. Personally, I am leaning towards the plastic, as they do appear to be more durable. Yes, Barbara. You prefer the chrome. Oh, well, there's a surprise. Perhaps we should have a vote on this one. All those in favour of the plastic? That's 5 for the plastic. All those in favour of the chrome? That's 1 for the chrome. Plastic it is. Democracy in action, Barbara. You can't argue with that. Now that we have decided on the colour, the type We need to decide on the colour. They do come in boxes of assorted thousands. However, I am a little concerned that not all of the paperclip colours will match the sky paper that we are using for our newsletters. I'm sorry, Barbara? Sky is light blue. It doesn't say light blue on the packet, Barbara. It says sky. And I believe if a manufacturer has come up with a better name than light blue, then the least we can do is have the courtesy to use it. Well, it's not a matter of suiting myself, Barbara. It's a matter of giving things their proper title. I mean, how would you like it? Instead of calling you treasurer, people refer to you as that woman who looks after the money. You wouldn't care. Well, I think that says more about you, Barbara, than you care to realise. There's no need to mutter, Barbara. If you've got something to say, you need to request permission through the chair. Permission denied. Yes, Jim. Jim, they do. That's a good point. The paperclips do come in a blue, Jim. However, it's not a light blue, it's more of a royal blue. But I think that would contrast quite nicely. Yes, Barbara. Oh, were you not listening when we covered off on this point earlier? Well, Jim prints off the monthly newsletters. How many do you print off each month, Jim? 27. There you go, Barbara. 27. Perhaps I'd like to make a little note of that somewhere so that you don't have to ask again. You've only asked twice. Well, that hand gesture does not generally indicate the number 20 to number 2, as I'm sure you are well aware. Yes, Doris. Well, Doris, I don't think we'll be getting rid of the sky paper anytime soon. We've got 44 reams of it left. Jim? Yeah, I didn't order 44 reams, Jim. I believe you'll find the treasurer was responsible for the paper order. Yes, Barbara. Look, we know it was a mistake. We know that the 4 on your keyboard is dodgy, and you didn't notice. You explained that in detail at the last meeting. Well, I'm not implying anything, Barbara. Look, I'm simply saying a mistake was made with the paper order. I'm not accusing you of anything. Look, did you or did you not make the paper order? Yes, you did. And was a mistake made with the paper order? Yes, it was. Ergo, you made a mistake. I'm sorry, Barbara, but despite your refusal to admit that you made a mistake, it's a plain fact. There's no need to be so defensive. It's not a criticism, it's feedback. What? What on earth has the shortbread got to do with the paper order? I did not accuse you of stealing the shortbread, Barbara. Really, you are making me out to be some kind of monster who's out to get you. All I said was, must you rummage in your handbag when you're addressing the committee? It is very distracting and rather rude. It's a perfect example why you didn't get the role of Cinderella in the latest pantomime. You are simply not a team player. And there's no need to wave things at me, Barbara. Barbara? What is that? Barbara, is that a...